Hello, this video will demonstrate the setup and programming for your remote pet training collar with LCD display. Now this system comes in either a one-dog system or a two-dog system. I'm going to demonstrate the two-dog system, so if you have the one-dog system, you don't have to watch the whole video. What will come in the two-dog system will be a transmitter and two receivers. If you purchase the one-dog system, you'll only get one receiver. You'll have two collars, batteries for one receiver, batteries for the other receiver, prongs for one receiver, prongs for the other receiver, and batteries for the transmitter. Now the first thing that you want to do is program the transmitter. So in order to do that, we're going to put the batteries in. Negative will always go toward the spring. The transmitter is on and powered up. You can program your first dog by making sure, by pushing the left button that says 1 and 2, that the icon to the right of the right zero is in the top position where it says 1. Bottom position or middle position is 2. So you can toggle between 1 and 2. If you're only going to set up your first dog now, make sure that it's dog 1. Now the mode is what determines which type of correction you're going to give. Right now it's in shock, which is the upper left icon, which is the lightning bolt above the left zero. We're going to program the lightning bolt or the shock for level 100. Now you can toggle all the way up by hitting the up arrow on the right side of the transmitter, or a quick way to get to 100 is hit the down arrow while you're at 0. Now we have a shock level of 100 going to be issued to dog number 1. Let's hit mode again. The icon above the middle zero is now the vibration icon. So let's program vibration for 100. Hit mode again. We have the beep tone correction, which I'll go into later. And the last one is the flashlight, which is where you can find your keys or your leash buckle or anything else that you might need a small flashlight for. So let's toggle on back to vibration, and let's put the batteries in the receiver for dog 1. You can use any receiver for dog 1 right now. Now, once you put both the batteries into the receiver is going to beep, indicating that it's waiting for a signal from the transmitter so it can be synced up. There's your beep. Now let's hit the launch button, which is on the right side, and see if we get the receiver to vibrate. Okay, it beeped once, it's synced up, now it'll vibrate every time we hit the launch button, which is on the right side. I think you can hear that buzz, and you can see it. Now it will vibrate for as long as you hold the button down. When you let go, the vibration stops. Okay, now let's go ahead and put the cover on because we know we have it synced up. And let's check the shock to see if it's going to light the test light. Now we have two size prongs here. We have the longer prongs for your long-haired dog, and we have the shorter prongs for your short-haired dog. Let's go ahead and put the long ones on. A little bit more than finger tight would be fine. Now let's take the test light, bend it like this, Just hang it on those prongs. Now we're going to toggle to the lightning bolt, and when we push the launch button, we'll see if the light lights up, indicating it is issuing a shock. Stop pushing the button, push the button, let go of the button. We have a shock, and that's our tester. So receiver 1 for dog 1 is set up. And then to put the collar on the receiver, you just put it through the little hole here, and like that. And then you can do the other side the same way. That's the proper way to do that. And then it's a simple adjustment to make sure it's the right size for your dog. Okay, receiver 2. What we want to do, by the way, the transmitter will go to sleep. To wake it up, you hit the launch button and it'll come back on. So let's program the transmitter first. You always want to program the transmitter first before you put the batteries in the receiver. So we're going to program dog 2 now. So we're going to make sure that we're on dog 2. We're on shock, level 100, level 100, vibration, level 100, and we'll leave it right there. We're going to put the batteries in, the flat part toward the spring. We're going to hear a beep. It's ready. Hit the launch button, beep, and we're vibrating now. Short vibrate, and then long vibrate for as long as you want to hold it down. Let go. Okay, we'll put the cap back on, and we'll leave the prongs off. But now we have dog 2 and dog 1. And we can toggle between both of them by changing the icon for the dog, which is on the right side of the right 0. We're in dog 2 now, so let's send a vibrate. Oops, I hit mode instead. Mode is the middle one. That's going to change your correction. Launch is the right one, which is going to issue the correction. So we're going to hit the launch one, which is the one on the right. Okay, now let's hit the 1-2 button on the left, taking the icon up to dog 1. It shows vibrate at level 100. And switching to dog 2, back to dog 1. And that's how you do it. So remember, the transmitter will turn off after 20 seconds, and to turn it on you just hit the launch button, and it's very simple to operate. After a few minutes of inactivity, the little light right there will go off, and in order to get it to come on, you just shake it a little bit. So if your dog is sleeping, or you lay the receiver on the table, to save batteries, it will go into sleep mode. As soon as your dog wakes up and starts to move, or you grab the receiver and put it on your dog, then the light will turn back on and it will be active again. Thank you very much. That concludes the setup and programming video for the remote pet training collar with LCD display.